So I've been married for 2 years, going on 3 years. However, I have been in a nearly 18-year relationship. I came to realize my woman was in love with my process as well as she was in love with me. Being dedicated to what I'm trying to achieve, working, being consistent, treating myself with honor, and her treating me with honor, and at the same time, humbling myself before God. I think those are the things that women look for and why they treat a man like a king. That's the mindset that a man has to have. You have to be able to improve, work on yourself. Don't necessarily be even in tune with the world, man. Just be lock and step in your process, whatever you're trying to build. As a married man, not somebody that's dating, not somebody that's trying to play the field. No, I'm building my empire just like you. And I got to tell you, it's a lot of content on here that tell guys you need to treat them like this and don't do that. Nah, bro. Stay locked and step in your process, and that lady is going to find you. You won't even have to do a lot of speaking and hollering at and none of that stuff. So I think another part of that is not being so stuck in your mind that you need to have it all together. You don't. You really, truly just need to humble yourself before God. Starting to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Starting to really understand who Jesus was. Excuse me, who Jesus is. That's a big deal. So a lot of brothers that are just discovering my channel for the first time, this is In the Late Night Hour, and that's the new name of the show. When a woman start to treat a man like a king is when that man prioritize his goals and he doesn't prioritize his woman before his goals. That's when that woman really starts to treat him like a king. Not all women are going to understand it. A lot of these chicks are really immature. They're not going to understand you in your process, you in your season, you in your journey with God, you in your walk. So you got to be centered and focused to execute, to be more effective in what you're trying to do. A lot of them ain't going to understand that. And that's okay. They're not part of your process. Stay locked and step. But when you find that woman that's like, yo, you on that air mattress, you sleeping on that air mattress, but you are eventually you're going to have a bed. I don't see you buying all these fancy things. I don't see you spending all your money on shoes. You're saving your money. Shoot, you even putting some to the side to invest. You giving me advice that's working for me. I'm applying it. I'm respecting what you say. We not just being ridiculous with the money and they're dating you. They going to support that, bro. All this content out here tell you, like, oh, you need to be well off a certain type of way and all this in order to get married. No, bruh. You got to be focused on that vision. Because if she's a couple steps ahead of you, you can catch up. If y'all working together, it's a system, it's a team. I speak from the position of building a seven-figure business and watching it fall, having my girl not work for over a decade. My girl didn't work for a decade, bro. And then I lost everything, bro. And then she went back to school, got herself established. I went and got myself established. I had to be on point as a man. And now I'm taking care of her, everything smooth, but it took process. It was, I got to rebuild. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. Nah, babe, focus on that because that's what's going to retire me from having to be out here and doing this. That's how you got to move. But see, she got to be feeding her mind with the good stuff too. If she ain't feeding her mind with the good stuff, she ain't tapping into the word. She ain't out here trying to lead a nightlife along and do things like that. You ain't got time for that because you got to stay on your path. You got to put that to the side. A lot of brothers need them cheeks. You need this, you need that. That's going to be there. That's going to be the easiest thing for you to get when you're in your purpose. So when a woman treat a man like a king is when he on his purpose, when he on his mission, when he maintaining himself, he taking care of himself, he busting down them hours at work, or he building that business, or he working that job and building that business, but he's steady working at that job or that idea that he get. He's steady working at it. He's staying consistent. He ain't getting the traction the way he want, but he's staying consistent. That's what they want to see because they know if you consistent and you work at that thing, you eventually can be that person that's stable, consistent in their life and they can learn from you. A woman wants a superior. They want to be able to look up and be like, dang, you're doing that. Respect you. That's what you want because even in the Bible, it says a man needs respect. That's critical. Even when you take your vows, it says to love your wife and wives, respect your husband. Don't let these gurus out here, these Anthony Spades, all these different type of dudes that tell you all this dating culture crap, man. F all that, bro. When a man is on his purpose, he will find a wife. He who finds a wife find a good thing.